MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Antonio Missions and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Wheeler will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Adam Zahorik heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, Adam Zahorik.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's a tough way to start a ball game on the mound. He makes a good pitch. He gets himself a ground ball, but it's in a spot where they can't make a play on it.
Stepping in, Jimmy Mundy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Jitsi is there, and he's got it for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Miguel Cairo gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
And a ball, 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Just checking.
Heading out toward shallow right. Hartley is in pursuit. 2 down. With a moment now, let's check out the Springfield defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Brian Hendley set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And this is hit hard up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Lance Leahy.
Lance Leahy stands in trying to cash in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away.
Yeah, and if nothing else, they've at least done a pretty good job of making this starter work right here in the first inning.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Enrique Diaz gets the ball for the away side in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. Velocity, he'll go up and down. The break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Randall Hartley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Marshall Bowden stands in for the first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Ready with the 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
A pause, and the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
At the plate, Steven Barrios, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cairo coming in. 2 gone. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the San Antonio defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Stephen Hilton set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, they can't get there. 2 out with the man at first. To short, hit hard. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Rocky Gale makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Catcher, Rocky Gale.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Grounded to third. Fitzgerald gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, first baseman, Steve
Ramirez digs in here for his first appearance. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Ramon Alfonso. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Fitzgerald is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Rod Jitsi strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, Rod Jitsi.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looped out toward third. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting 6th, catcher, Terry Lyons.
Terry Lyons steps in now. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. He's going to have to go grab a seat.
Stepping in now, Robert Fitzgerald. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Two and one. And that misses up and in. 3-1. Franz Borowitz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there. You know, there are certain guys who just have to earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
Franz Borowitz will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Nope,
and that's up and in for ball 1.
Ball 1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Enrique Diaz set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know, it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top four-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
In now, Adam Zahorik. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Jimmy Mundy in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Pitch out,
1-0.
nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Two one, here it is. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Standing in now, Miguel Cairo, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Pitch out,
1-1.
nothing doing. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. John Wheeler digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Springfield. Catcher, John Wheeler.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, He's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And the count will be full. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Well, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Into the box now, Randall Hartley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Marshall Bowden stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brian Hendley is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
The count is 2-1.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Lance Leahy.
In now, Lance Leahy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. comes set. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there.
Well, this one's going to go as an infield single, and it keeps the inning rolling right here. Now, as you see, he tries to rush this ball over to second base, hoping to get the force, but it's going to get there just a little bit too late, and everybody's safe.
Rocky Gale will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, you don't normally have the luxury of doing a whole lot of guessing with a 2-strike count. So if you take one right down the middle on 2, probably means you were looking for something else.
Into the box, Steve Ramirez hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Hartley racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Ramon Alfonso digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hartley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Enrique Diaz gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Steven Barrios is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Line to the right side. Leahy is there, 1 away.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. But evidently, it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
In now, Stephen Hilton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Rod Jitsi stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Standing in now, Terry Lyons, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Leahy moves over, and the inning is over. Adam Zahorik heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
In there, strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
That misses. 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work it back to 3-2, and then maybe got a little too patient with this one. Now that'll be a pitch he wishes he had back.
Into the box now, Jimmy Mundy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. To short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Miguel Cairo.
Miguel Cairo will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Barrios ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Stepping in now, Brian Hendley, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Lance Leahy would be next. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Hard liner toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
It took him a while to find the one he liked, but on the 8th pitch, he finally comes through with an RBI single. That's a great job of both driving up the pitch count and driving in the run.
William Silva is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Lance Leahy steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Hartley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Missions lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Robert Fitzgerald, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Leahy. 1 down.
Now batting,
Franz Borowitz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will stay playable as it's taken in just shy of the screen for the second out.
Number 19, William
Darryl Moffitt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Springfield Cardinals. Number 17, Darryl Moffitt.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Randall Hartley will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Tom Long will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Tom Long.
Rocky Gale will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a slurve taken for his strike, 1-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hard hit ball to second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. this catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
In now, Steve Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hilton giving chase. 1 out. Ramon Alfonso will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
One and one. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher,
Enrique Diaz will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marshall Bowden will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. 1 and 2. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 2 and 2 count. Here it comes. A little tapper. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
the batter, center fielder,
Steven Barrios will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still...
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
This is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last two hitters.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And you know what? I think he might have just waved the white flag out there on the mound. His pitch count was already up there to begin with. And I have a feeling that after all the pitches he threw in this at-bat, and then for it to end in a walk, that might be his cue to say, hey, it's time to go. I'm out of here.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Lucas Woodson will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Lucas Woodson.
Stephen Hilton will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Stephen Hilton.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Disappointing for him behind the plate because I think he had a good shot at throwing his man out. But as you can see, this throw just sort of takes off on him, and it goes straight into center field.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Cairo sprinting after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Rod Jitsi will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice, solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Grounded to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Terry Lyons is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. San Antonio's out in front, 3-1. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Adam Zahorik is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
And here you go one more time. Let's slow this down and watch it again from short right field. Look at how he spins, loses sight of his target at first base, but he lets it go anyway, and he throws a perfect strike to get his man.
Into the box, Jimmy Mundy, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Ready on 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Miguel Cairo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Robert Fitzgerald. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Leahy is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman,
Franz Borowitz will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting, the pitcher.
Kevin Calderon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
16, Kevin Calderon.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
2 out, nobody on. Shoots this one to first, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 3-1. Alejandro Cabrera will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 22, Alejandro Cabrera.
Leading off the inning, Brian Hindley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Barrios on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Lance Leahy. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. He keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Hartley racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Into the box now, Steve Ramirez. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Randall Hartley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Randall Hartley.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Marshall Bowden will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lined hard toward right center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Steven Barrios will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in. If you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Too high. And it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Good pass of that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cairo waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Stephen Hilton, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but With 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Rod Jitsi will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
He's set. Here it comes. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but, man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in to start the 9th, Ramon Alfonso, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Jitsi on the move. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Chad Matheny will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Chad Matheny.
Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Barrios is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. The line, and he scores easily.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Standing in now, Adam Zahorik. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Jimmy Mundy. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
In now, Miguel Cairo, a splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Now to the plate, Brian Hendlick. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. San Antonio's out in front, 5-1. Frank Garces is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 60, Frank Garces.
Leading off the inning, Terry Lyons, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Down the third baseline. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert Fitzgerald.
Robert Fitzgerald stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Just a bit late, and he's falling behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, you never know. This might have been the lesser of 2 evils right here. If you take this pitch, you know it's strike 3. If you swing, you might bounce into a double play ball. So the best he could have done was maybe fouled that thing off, but instead, he comes up empty.
Stepping in now, Franz Borowitz. Drilled on the ground to short. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Missions are victorious here. They win it 5-1. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Missions, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Springfield, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.